must have got about 3:34. And 40 kilometers by bus is at least 2 hours. A city bus. It keeps stopping at every bus stop. Oh, I used to feel terrible for those two boys who would travel so much. They're both in Germany doing well. So that also makes me happy now. Ich habe keinen Kontakt mehr mit denen. Aber das ist okay. I was told that they're doing well, so das ist auch gut. Das freut mich. Shashank kommt heute nicht. Der hat irgendwelche Probleme in der Familie und ab morgen ist er wieder da. Abhishek sollte hier sein und vielleicht in ein paar Tagen kommt auch Dinesh zurück. Ajay zögert sich, da er viel Unterricht verpasst hatte, zögert er sich. Zögern, to hesitate. Und Dev Karan hat mit Dev Karan gesprochen und Dev hat ihn dann ermutigen, to encourage. Ja, er hat ihn ermutigt und sagt, versuch doch den Unterricht. Das macht nichts, du kannst das schaffen. Aber ich glaube, Ajay hat den Mut nicht. It doesn't seem to have the courage. So I have to speak to him now. Or you can also put in a word in the group. Come back. Go biz too. And so I'd like to have my whole group back of Einmal. And that is something that I really look forward to. I really don't like it when people go away. It's so disturbing. Hey, das ist ja vorbei. Das ist vorbei. Okay, so, ja, das haben wir nicht gemacht. Moment. Ja, wir waren gestern dabei. Bitte? Habt ihr Zeit gehabt, das mal zu Hause euch anzugucken? Did you have time to have a look at it at home?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And were you able to solve it?
We have tried. Wir haben das probiert, aber kennen nicht richtig oder nein?
It's a good thing that way, Anjali. But you know, you should have the confidence. Wir haben es gemacht, geschafft. Wir haben done it. So sein, you know.
Yeah, we have done it, aber sir.
Don't worry about right or wrong.
Yes.
You have done it.
Yeah, I have done it.
But that's it. Happy. Later we'll worry about it, right? Or don't start worrying right away. So which one should we start with? Right from beginning?
Yeah.
Okay. Give it a shot.
Okay. Von meinem zukünftigen Beruf wünsche ich mir in erster Linie, dass ich kreativ sein kann. Ich möchte gern meinen eigenen Ideen entwickeln können und mit anderen gemeinsam Probleme lösen. Und ich möchte auf keinen Fall an langweiligen Aufgaben arbeiten.
Hey, that's nice. Yeah, that fits here. And it goes well with the flow. Well done. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
We'll check with the others. If there's any word which doesn't fit in the others, that means there's a problem somewhere here. Aber momentan, das klingt gut aus. That sounds good. Sehr gut.
Sir, gemeinsam brauchen adjective ending oder nicht?
Ja, gemeinsam, gemeinsam, das ist ein Adjektiv, ne?
Yes, mit anderen gemeinsame Probleme lösen.
Nein, gemeinsamen Probleme lösen.
Problem das, na?
So this is that.
Plural hai.
Moment. Mit anderen gemeinsam Probleme lösen. Ja, genau. Together. No ending here.
Okay.
So you're not solving common problems. Ja, Devika, ich verstehe, was du jetzt meinst. Oder vielleicht hast du das nicht so gemeint, aber die Bedeutung lautet so. Wenn wir
Dativ plural, Rishi.
Moment.
Dativ plural.
Yes.
Ja, ja, Dativ Plural. Aber wenn wir gemeinsam auch als Adjektiv und Teil des Satzes also mit einbeziehen, if you include that in the sentence, then the meaning would be with others common problems. We solve common problems with others, or I solve common problems with others. Okay? Please note, there's a difference here. If you include and put the adjective declension to gemeinsam, it becomes common problems. If you don't use it as an adjective and use it in the adverbial sense, then the meaning will change. The meaning will be, and with the others together, I solve problems.
Okay, sir.
You see the beauty of the usage here. The word gemeinsam kann doppeldeutig gebraucht werden. So, ich möchte gerne meine eigenen Ideen entwickeln können. I would like to develop my own ideas and solve problems together with the others, or solve common problems.
Together with the others.
Correct. Sehr good, Babita. So in that case, gemeinsam will not have an ending because it is not being used as an adjective here. If you use it as an adjective, it becomes part of the sentence and the word will mean common problems.
Sir, then how we will know it is adjective or adverb?
Context, Babita. Und mit anderen gemeinsam Probleme lösen. And with the others solve problems. Remove gemeinsam. Und mit anderen Probleme lösen. Make sense?
Yeah.
Remove gemeinsam. Read the sentence without gemeinsam. Ich möchte mit anderen Probleme lösen. Okay? I would love to solve problems with others. So with others means together with others.
Yeah.
औरों के साथ probleme lösen. औरों के साथ मिलकर.
Solve.
There you are. Ich
सेम
möchte
ही
mit.
तो है सर दोनों.
बेटा
सर दोनों सेम ही है.
नहीं है.
दोनों के साथ मिलके और दोनों के साथ.
मिलकर इज gemeinsam. दोनों के साथ मिलके अपने प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करेंगे. अपने would become gemeinsamen. Du und ich, wir lösen gemeinsam alle Probleme. तुम और हम मिलके together. That is the zusammen, meaning of zusammen here. Instead of gemeinsam, suppose I said zusammen. Would that make you happy?
Yeah.
There you are. So this gemeinsam ohne Endung is a synonym for zusammen. So any sentence, we must get the context going. Remember, as we go along, this part will increase. We are learning Sprache hier, also nicht so viel Grammatik. Grammatik ist auch da. Aber die Strukturen sind gar nicht komplex. Almost all grammar is over. There's a little bit left over. Now it's all about language use. Also hier geht es mehr um Sprachgebrauch. So here zusammen is the meaning of gemeinsam. If you give it an adjective ending, then it is common problems. Because you can't say unsere Zusammenarbeit, unsere zusammene Arbeit. Nein, geht nicht. Unsere gemeinsame Arbeit, a common word. Okay? That togetherness is involved here. It's like the Gemeinschaft, togetherness. EG, Europäische Gemeinschaft. European, then also they had this European common market. That was the gemeinsame Macht. Common. Not together Macht. Common. I think it still exists. Raja? ECM? European Common Market? Slightly out of touch with that. I think it does.
Free market, you mean?
Yeah, European Common Market.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, that was that meaning of gemeinsam, common. It was common to all. Common to all the European countries. That is why it's called common market. That was also gemeinsam. Yeah. Want to say something? Ja, alle wohnen gemeinsam in einer Wohnung. Together. Wir alle wohnen zusammen in einer Wohnung. In einem Haus. Das ist die Bedeutung hier. Zusammen. So, no ending. Anytime you have a doubt, break that sentence. Break it up. So, ich möchte mit anderen die Probleme lösen oder Probleme lösen. Welche Probleme? Common problems? Or together with others, I solve problems. I would like to solve.
Together with others.
Together with others. In the context, it shows what his desires are. He wants to have his own ideas, independent thinking. He doesn't want to work on boring problems, boring tasks, and would be very happy if he can work very together with the others and try to solve problems. Once that meaning is set, wenn wir das verstanden haben, dann ist es ganz einfach, gemeinsam. So ist das. Okay, hoffentlich ist es klar, meine Erklärung.
Yes, sir.
Ja, okay. Nummer 2. Wer nimmt Nummer 2?
Ich lese.
Okay.
Ich will in meinem Beruf vor allem Karriere machen und viel Geld verdienen. Mir ist auch wichtig, dass der Beruf interessant ist und ich eine verantwortungsvolle Aufgabe habe. Dafür wäre ich auch bereit, Überstunden zu machen. Und natürlich möchte ich einen Beruf, der für mich eine Herausforderung ist.
Ja, ist okay. Ja, ist okay. Was ist der Unterschied zwischen Karriere und Beruf? Ich will in meinem Beruf vor allem Karriere machen.
To rise in Beruf ist Karriere für mich.
Ja, was ist der Unterschied zwischen Karriere und Beruf?
Career is personal.
Yeah, I bet you never expected that question. Was better than career? Eine Karriere machen oder einen Beruf machen?
Career machen.
So do you search for a career or do you search for a Beruf?
Beruf.
Beruf.
Why?
Beruf.
Why don't you search for a career?
In Beruf wir können Karriere machen.
Im Beruf können wir eine Karriere machen, aber umgekehrt? Other way around?
Ja.
Well, it's very simple. What is career is basically your professional life. You join a profession, let's say as a scientist, as a doctor, as a computer engineer, and this professional life of yours progresses. This progress of yours, hopefully upwards, is your career. So, das ist eigentlich eine berufliche Laufbahn. It's a very simple way of explaining it. It's your professional runway. In your profession, that was well said, in your profession, what you make of that profession is your career. Right? You can start off, let's say, as a hairdresser in a small shop. Over a period of time, you are sitting in a 7-star hotel styling the hair of famous film stars. Your profession is still the same, cutting hair. Now your career has taken an advancement. So you're professionally, you've grown a lot. So you have film stars flying in from Los Angeles or Hollywood or wherever to your shop in some which you've set up somewhere and getting their hair cut, styled, designed, dressed by you. So eine Karriere ist eine berufliche Laufbahn. Und Beruf ist, was man für sich wählt. You can't choose a career for yourself, but you can choose a profession for yourself. Watch out for these small things. Das ist sehr interessant. Also das macht Sprachenlernen auch interessant. Basically, your progress in your Beruf. I think Raja mentioned that. Das ist career. Good, well done. This is correct. I think one also is correct. I don't see any doubts there. Nummer 3. Ich träume davon, ja?
Ja, ich träume,
Davon?
ja, ich träume davon, einen Teilzeitjob zu haben.
Huh?
Dann müsste ich eigentlich nicht 38,5 Stunden in der Woche in einem Büro arbeiten.
Ja.
Lieber bekomme ich ein geringes Gehalt und habe dann auch noch Zeit, nebenher freiberuflich zu arbeiten. Ich würde gern Computer- und Handykurs anbieten.
Yeah, will do. Will do. Well done. It fits perfectly.
Sir, warum Gehalt hier? Ein ist der Gehalt und das ist das.
Das Gehalt. Das Gehalt. Das Gehalt ist richtig. So, why Gehalt here? Look at this here.
Nein, Sir, ich verstehe jetzt.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right. He doesn't want to work 38.5 hours in a week. Oh, this is the new one. Yeah, no wonder. The old one used to be 40 hours a week.
Yes.
They've reduced it. Even France, there was a protest. They also wanted to reduce the working hours. Ja, sie wollten das auch dann ein bisschen abmindern. Aber das ist jetzt normal. 38,5 Stunden in der Woche. 5 Tage pro Woche, Wochenende frei. So this works out to about 7.5 hours a day, roughly. 7.3, just under that. So it's not a full 8 hours at work. Earlier it used to be 8 hours per day and 5 days in a week. 40 hours. Now they've brought it down to 7 point something, whatever it is. Not a complete 8 hours. Yeah, this is done ganz legal. According to the Bundesarbeitsregelung, or there's something there, Regelgesetz or Regelungsgesetz or something. There's a federal law on that. According to that, Raja can tell us how many hours a week he works. Raja, 40 oder ist es 38,5?
40.
Ja, das ist richtig hier. Oder arbeitest du 40 Stunden pro Woche?
40 Stunden pro Woche.
Ja, wirklich.
Ja.
So.
In
Es gibt
Deutschland, das ist gemeinsam.
Nee. Also there was a protest and einige Firmen, einige Unternehmen haben zugestimmt.
Ich weiß nicht. Ich habe 3 Firmen gearbeitet und ich habe in alle 40 Stunden gemacht.
Just check, huh? There's an official thing of 38.5 also. Please check there where it is.
Ja, okay. Ich habe in alle
Ja, sie kämpfen.
Arbeitsverträge.
Sie kämpfen alle darum. They're all fighting for this, that they want it reduced. But then it has to be go across across Europe.
Es ist da in Norway und Sweden.
Ja, Norwegen und in Schweden. Ja, und wie ist es in Frankreich?
Nein, ich weiß nicht.
Okay, in den skandinavischen Ländern ist das so, stimmt?
Ja, Skandinavien, es ist weniger. 35 oder ja, 38 Stunden pro Woche.
35 ist es nicht, 36 vielleicht. Not 35, I think it is between 36 and 38 or something.
Friday it will be like only 5 hours of work. That's it. That's what I.
Ja, also ein ganz langes Wochenende. Ja.
Genau.
I remember reading about it. I forgot now, unfortunately. Oh, how much can I hold in my head? Sorry. Anyway. Okay, der letzte Text. Wer möchte mal das lösen?
Ja.
Ja, Raja.
Ich habe schon viele Jobs gemacht und dabei eines gelernt. Für mich ist das Arbeitsklima sehr wichtig. Ich muss mich in meiner Arbeit nicht Kontakt. Wichtiger ist.
Geh weiter.
Ich muss mich in meiner Arbeit.
Geh weiter.
Wichtiger ist mir der gute Arbeitszeit mit den Kollegen.
Nee. Das ist ja der.
Arbeitszeit.
Nee, Kontakt, der.
Guter Kontakt. Wichtiger ist mir der gute Kontakt mit den Kollegen und eine geregelte Arbeitszeit.
Well done. Aha.
Ich musste neben der Arbeit noch genug Zeit für meine Hobbys und Interessen haben.
Gut, also so was bleibt übrig?
Unbeaten.
Nein, unbeaten ging ja, Handykurse.
Langweilen.
Verwirklichen.
Nein, verwirklichen. That's the only thing left over, I think.
Arbeit nicht verwirklichen. Ich muss mich
verwirklichen.
in meiner Arbeit nicht verwirklichen, genau, ja.
Right, verwirklichen.
Sir, in third, warum nicht verwirklichen? Ich würde gehen Computer and Handy Course verwirklichen.
You can't realize a course, no? You can't make the course come real. You can offer the course, but the course cannot be realized. उसको सच नहीं कर सकते हो ना course को.
We can achieve it, नहीं, ऐसे नहीं.
Yeah, eration, yeah, but not eration in that sense. Eration in the sense of completing it successfully. Although that will be schaffen, then not eration. You want to complete it successfully, then it is schaffen. Okay. You can't attain a course. Eration bedeutet to attain something. Like Buddha got nirvana, sitting under the Bodhi tree. No, that is eration.
Okay.
So verwirklichen here will not fit because you cannot make it come real. You can't make it true. A course cannot be made true. And a course unbeaten. Remember, that is why we keep doing this this kind of exercises. Nomen plus verben. This is the whole idea. Which verb goes with which nouns? So here, perfectly all right. Unbeaten. And of course, unbeaten. einen Kurs besuchen. You can't use kaufen oder verkaufen here. It doesn't fit. Best, of course, the simplest, worst case scenario, SOS, machen.
Bestellen auch.
Kurse bestellen, nee, also ohne Kontext bin ich damit gar nicht zufrieden. Nein. You need a very particular context for that. If online you're ordering something, no, you still have to register for it. Anmelden, yeah. But then when you say anmelden, it has to be with a preposition.
On.
Oh, there are a lot of restrictions in language, all languages. Okay, so here and graphic, section 6, there was a graphic here. I forget now. Welche graphic war das? 6. Moment. Das ist 6 hier. Die Frauen und Männer, was sie machen wollten. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can leave that out for them, actually. Was sie machen wollen eigentlich, also welche Berufe sie ausüben wollen, wo sie mehrere Arbeiten schaffen wollen und so weiter. So that graphic has to be explained here. Das brauchen wir nicht. Let go of that. Hier zum Beispiel. So, das lassen wir. Vermutung. Let's practice this einmal, damit wir dieser Sache sicher sind. Genitiv. That we are sure of this grammar. Ich bin dieser Grammatik sicher. When you use it in genitive, einer Sache sicher sein. To be certain of. Das ist die Bedeutung hier. So, wir machen uns dieser Sache sicher. Eine Vermutung machen wir und dafür brauchen wir die Struktur von Futur 1. Und wie lautet die Struktur von Futur 1? How does that work? Futur 1?
Werden plus
Infinitiv.
Werden plus Infinitiv. Moment. Ein Beispiel haben wir. Entschuldigung, wissen Sie, wo Herr Braun ist? Er wird in einer Besprechung sein. He will be in a meeting. So this he will be is a vermutung. You're guessing. Meeting में हो सकते हैं या meeting में हैं. If you are sure he's in a meeting, then that werden will disappear, and you'll simply say ist in einer Besprechung. That is certainty. So wird in einer Besprechung sein. Also man weiß das nicht. Man ist diese Sache nicht sicher. Und da wird man mit Futur 1 antworten. So, let's look at Nummer 2.
Ich lese es.
Ja, bitte.
Ich suche einen dringenden Auftrag, der er für mich kopiert hat. Wissen Sie, wo er liegt? Er wird auf dem Schreibtisch liegen.
Good. Nummer 3. Let's finish this. It's a very simple thing.
wird, einen Moment, wird auf dem Schreibtisch liegen sein oder liegen?
Liegen. Ne? Oh, liegen sein ist Englisch, Raja. Liegen sein ist Englisch. Is lying.
Aber
That is
warum
English.
nicht?
That is English. It's like ich bin schreiben.
Auf dem Above.
Yeah, so you don't need to use line here. Also der Auftrag liegt auf dem Tisch oder der Auftrag wird auf dem Schreibtisch liegen. Schluss. Remember, present continuous existiert nicht im Deutschen. There's no present continuous. It's only simple present. Owner sein. The present continuous is in English. I am writing or I write. Auf Deutsch gibt es nur eine Form. Ich schreibe, not ich bin schreiben.
Yeah, I am trying to understand. The before sentence is here weird in einer Besprechung sein.
Okay, look at this. What is the verb here?
Sein.
Sein.
So ist in der Besprechung. So we've taken the verb sein. Wird in der Besprechung sein. Wo liegt er? Wo liegt er? Also der Auftrag, wo liegt er? Er liegt auf dem Tisch. Wo liegt er? Er wird auf dem Tisch liegen. Got it? Let's take the next one, and Raja, you take this one. Yeah, Raja.
No, like I understand it because of this. So in general, when we are trying to make a sentence without this question, if someone is asking, where is Raja, for example, so I might say he might be in cafeteria. Yeah. So when I am saying that, he appeared in
Canteen.
in this canteen, in this cafeteria design, or in this whatever. Yeah.
Wait.
Elved and canteen.
Are you thinking in English?
Cafeteria sein.
Moment. Are you thinking in English?
No, I'm just saying in general, not thinking in English when I want to answer something like that. In Dutch.
Yeah, genau. So you are I think thinking in English.
Wo ist? Without filming.
Let's take this one step further. Okay. Are these certainties or uncertainties?
Certainties.
Certainty. Sure.
You are not sure. So what do you say?
Elved and
Erwähnt.
Er kann or er will.
Oh, it's not er kann. Er könnte.
Er könnte. Correct.
Can I say sitzen sein? There you are. Werden plus infinitive.
Photo.
Photo 1. Kamuto. He will be in the canteen. And again in English, he will be sitting in the canteen. He will be lying in the canteen. English uses the be form, the sein form. It's exactly why I asked you, are you thinking in English? I can hear the English in the sentence. The moment you use English, your German grammar goes for a toss. Remember, there is no present continuous. I've heard advanced level people using this sentence. Tell me, is this a German sentence or an English sentence?
English.
English.
Can you tell me the sentence in English, this same one?
I am
writing.
I am writing a letter. You see, this is straight from English. I am writing a letter. And the arguments I've got is why not?
Sir,
Yeah,
können wir auch schreiben, ich bin einen Beruf zu schreiben?
nine.
Sir, was ist das bedeutet?
What's 10?
Ich bin einen Beruf zu schreiben.
You can't use bin zu schreiben.
Ich habe einen
Hey, brief.
Brief zu schreiben, ja. Brief zu schreiben.
This is wrong. You can't use this at all.
Ich schreibe einen Brief.
Ich schreibe einen Brief. But there is a possibility. You insist on using sign. I want to use sign. Okay, go ahead. Ich bin beim Schreiben eines Briefes. I'm in the process of writing a letter. Now you can have your sign form, no problem.
An der ersten Beispiel, hier wird in der Kantine sitzen.
Ja.
Wie kann ich in Futur schreiben? Das ist Vermutung, es ist okay.
Das ist auch Futur.
Das ist auch Futur und das ist auch eine Vermutung.
Ja.
Was ist der Unterschied?
Das ist kein Unterschied.
Es gibt keinen Unterschied.
Es gibt keinen Unterschied. Der Unterschied ist der Kontext. If you want to make this totally Vermutung, I can do that without any issues here. I add this vowel. It is missing here because it is understood in the sentence. As per the exercise, we are supposed to form Futur 1. Vermutung. What they have not done is told you, make it look, sound, and read like a Vermutung. The moment you say vowel, it's totally Vermutung. Let me give you an equivalent sentence. What is this here? Es wird heute wohl regnen.
So, was ist wohl?
Tell me from this sentence. Es wird regnen, es wird heute wohl regnen.
Filler word, actually.
No, it's not a filler. The word wohl here means probably.
Probably.
The moment I put in wohl, you agree it is a Vermutung? It will probably rain today.
We are assuming raining.
Right. Correct, Babita. Well done. See, it will rain. Can anybody be sure of any weather conditions anywhere in the world?
No.
So you have to say, yeah, it looks it as if it might rain. You're never very sure, even if there are clouds. Because without raining also, the clouds could go away.
So es wird heute wahrscheinlich regnen.
Wahrscheinlich wird es heute regnen. Yeah, es wird wahrscheinlich heute regnen. Yeah, that's also possible. That means it appears to. So these are all adverbs that add to the sentence or to the uncertainty of a sentence. So this as wer in der Kantine sein, hat dieses kleine Wörtchen wohl schon drin als Vermutung. Und meistens bestimmt der Kontext die Bedeutung. Wir lernen die Struktur zuerst hier Und dann in dem richtigen Kontext im Leben, wenn wir das brauchen, dann wissen wir genau, mit welcher Struktur wir unsere Gedanken äußern können. Right now, it's just learning the structure. So later on, when you have to give a Vermutung, you know exactly which Vermutung to give. The Vermutung can also be given with the adverb here. Zum Beispiel, regnet es heute? Ja, wahrscheinlich. Wahrscheinlich, probably. Ja, bestimmt, surely. Also, das ist auch eine Antwort, ne? You don't need a complete structure. But then how do you know you don't need the structure? Because you have learned the structure, you know exactly what you want and you will ignore the rest of the structure. Zum Beispiel, ich treffe dich in Deutschland, irgendwo in Deutschland, Alter. Let's say I meet you in your workplace or in the office, in the market there. Hallo Raja, na wohin? Wohin? 9 Uhr, also wohin? And your answer, ins Büro. Ach so, aber Samstag, heute? Ja, mache Überstunden. You have given me just the main parts of the sentence. The rest of the sentence I complete in my mind. Wohin? Ins Büro. Heute, Samstag. Aber heute ist doch Samstag. That is the meaning of my sentence. Ja, leider. Ich mache Überstunden. Or ich muss leider Überstunden machen. That entire structure has disappeared and you are using the short form. So only when you learn the complete structure, you are in a position to discard what you don't want. You can't learn a language through shortcuts. Learn only this word or this word. And remember, German, there are certain other regulations. So, wo wohnen Sie? In answer like that, normally in Hindi or English in India, where do you live? Jaipur. It should be in Jaipur. So we get that first thing wrong there. Very simple sentence. Where do you live? Jaipur, Mumbai, Hyderabad. Where is the preposition? Missing. It's accepted in spoken language. The sad part is I'm a very pedantic guy. You know that Haarsplitterei heißt das auf Deutsch. Splitting hair. Baal ke khal khechna. I insist answer in Hyderabad. Wo wohnen Sie? In Hyderabad, not Hyderabad. Even in English, I don't accept that. You have to say, where do you live? In Hyderabad. In Mahatma Gandhi Nagar. In. I want that even in English. In Mahatma Gandhi Nagar. I had a very interesting, nice student also. Quite good he was. No, sir, that is how it is. It is not said that way. We can use it without in. So I told that boy, please go back. When you have mastered the grammar of English, Renan Martin, from back to front, it's 500 pages. When you master that back to front, please come back to me. I will be available anytime. Then you come back and talk grammar to me. Otherwise, don't. So we don't know our grammar properly. Many things go by the context. So here, yeah, you have a point, but you can't use sein in this here. Coming back. Because the verb itself is legal. Where is it?
No,
Where's the
this
line now?
part I understand. I mean, I just wanted to see, will there be a difference between future Rhines and Langkarmato?
Yeah, go by the
Yeah, just
context.
yeah.
Wir werden uns morgen treffen. That's the context.
We'll meet
Is it
in the morning.
right? Is it surety or not surety?
Surety.
There you are. See, go by the context. Wir werden uns morgen treffen. Also Viertel vor 9. Wir werden uns Viertel vor 9 treffen. So we'll be meeting tomorrow at 6:45. It's not a vermutung. It's not a probability. So the context determines it.
When we are benutzen here wohl, then it's a probability.
Then it's a probability. Genau. I want to tell you, look, I'm not certain. Wir werden uns wohl 8:45 treffen. We'll probably be meeting tomorrow around 8:45. Anjali, das ist richtig. Das ist richtig. And here, where is the context here? Also the context liegt hier. Entschuldigung, wissen Sie, wo Herr Braun ist? Wissen Sie, wo der Chef ist? Wissen Sie, wo Shashank ist? Er wird zu Hause sein. The question itself is asking for information. The person replying doesn't have the exact knowledge, so uses this structure. Er wird zu Hause sein. If that person knows fully well, also Shashank ist zu Hause, dann sagt er ist zu Hause. So the context is in the question here. Ich suche nach Informationen und derjenige, der mir die Information gibt, weiß das auch nicht genau. Aber du hast auch recht hier. How do I know that? You have to go by the context. Immer mit dem Kontext lernen. Look here again, information. Ich suche einen dringenden Auftrag, den er für mich kopiert hat. Dringenden Auftrag? Urgent. Assignment or task, den er für mich kopiert hat. Of which he has made a copy for me. Wissen Sie, wo er liegt? Again, looking for information. Not sure where it is. I have no idea where it is. I have absolutely no idea. So, er wird auf dem Schreibtisch liegen. It will be on the writing table. It will be there. That means I'm guessing. It's not that it is there. Or it's lying on the table. Or liegt auf dem Schreibtisch. And you're sure. Er ist auf dem Schreibtisch. Da ist man wieder sicher. Aber er wird auf dem Schreibtisch liegen. Weiß nicht. Normally that's where things are kept. Right? Order. Take the next one. Then
Next
it's a
one,
little more clear. Yeah, take the next one.
Nein, da habe ich schon nachgesehen.
Stop.
One
moment. Stop. This is a continuation of the sentence. Er wird auf dem Schreibtisch liegen. Nein. Da habe ich schon
nachgesehen. Wo könnte er denn noch sein? Dann wird er im Kopierer sein.
Well done. Now look at here, Anjali.
Content.
Könnte. Remember I told you that a little earlier?
Yes.
Konjunktur 2? Yeah. This is that Vermutung, Konjunktur 2. We'll be doing Connected 2, don't worry. And when we tackle that, I'll be giving you this. Connected 2 comes up in the 8th lesson. That's about a lesson from now. Next week. Yeah, next week. I'll tell you that next week. That's why. That's also very interesting.
Foto 2 ist auch, wir benutzen Connective 2, richtig?
No. Foto 2 ist was anderes. Foto 2 ist eine Arbeit, das schon in der Futur erledigt worden ist. It's some kind of work that has been finished in the future, which you are thinking or hoping will be done. By this time tomorrow, we will have started lesson 7.
We are fixing it, but in the future.
Yes. By this date, next month, I will be in Germany. I will have reached Germany. What does it mean?
Future, but we are saying the date.
Future, I will have reached.
पहुंच जाऊंगा. Sure है.
Yeah, that means over, na?
Yeah.
Have reached. So this is Futuvatsva.
That's a given possibility. I mean,
it is still a possibility.
It's still a
but
possibility.
It's a possibility that has been completed.
Perfect.
Correct. Yes.
A possibility that will be, according to my reading of the situation. Okay. This is also very commonly used. Very commonly used.
Yeah. By this time tomorrow, the assignments will be done. The off track will be done. Or off gab will be done.
Yeah. We use it very, very frequently. We don't even realize what structure we use it. We don't even think Futuvatsva, Foto 1. Das wissen wir schon. Wir haben so gelernt und wir machen so. Yeah? Okay. So, yes, the last one. Babita?
Ja, ja. Aber wenn da auch nicht ist, wenn da auch nicht ist, Herr Brun ihm bei sich haben.
Ja, wird Herr Braun ihn bei sich haben. So, what if it's not there on the table? Or then in the copying machine. Okay, what if it's not there in the copying machine? Then Mr. Brown will have it with him. See, as a continuous context, all this is nothing but conjecture. It's removed. Remove this Auftrag. Put your keys here. Think of the word Schlüssel. Almost a daily occurrence in many homes. Almost. I don't want to say it is, but almost a daily occurrence. Where are my keys? On the table. नहीं है. अच्छा अपने पर्स में देखो. नहीं है. फिर तो वॉशिंग मशीन में होंगे. सुबह आवाज आ रही थी उसमें से. See, all this is conjecture, na? It's a daily occurrence. And all the while, of course, Sohausa, the other person is insisting, nahi, maine yahi rakhe the. And that person doesn't remember. Yesterday, I found my car keys in my trousers pocket. I was 200% sure I put them on the key ring. 200%, because the moment I enter the house, I put my car keys on the key ring. Straight away. It's a routine. I was 200% sure. And by sheer chance, I don't know why, I was folding up my trousers and I found the keys inside. And I was wondering, isme kisne rakhe? Obviously, it has to be me. Na? I never took them out. But I don't remember. So then comes the conjecture. If I move to इधर होंगे, उधर होगा, इधर पड़ा होगा, इधर होंगे, plural, also keys. Man weiß nicht. Aber macht man dann viele Vermutungen. Und manchmal mit Ärger. Ja, man ist dann sehr, sehr irritiert, wenn man etwas nicht findet.
Sir,
Also go by the context.
sir, when we are sagen, तुमने कहीं रखे होंगे, das ist auch Vermutung.
It is a Vermutung.
If you're 100% sure, then no permitting.
Yeah, then of course, then it depends how you put. Anjali, this is how Erfahrung, is it? भाई मेरे यहाँ तो अक्सर होता है. I was once in my class at the university. I get a phone call from my wife. I don't take any calls in the office at all when I'm teaching. Only 2 calls I made an exception: my daughter and my wife. Daughter is abroad. I said anytime there could be any emergency, so I ensured that I would take the call. So she called up. I thought घर में कोई emergency हो गई. So I took the call, and the question she asked me, "Where's my mouse?" I just didn't understand what it meant. What do you mean, where's my mouse? I said, what mouse? घूम रहा है क्या वहाँ पे? Where is my mouse? She was just as irritated. I was also equally irritated. Then I realized computer mouse. मुझे क्या मालूम where she put her computer mouse? That is a daily occurrence house. And I told her, check in your purse. You took your laptop with you to the office. And it was there in the purse. And so you have all kinds of experiences. If you are eins with such things, it's ganz normal zu Hause. Ganz normal. Okay. Shall we go on? Something very interesting here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Habt ihr davon gehört? Mitkochzentrale?
Cooking classes?
Nein?
Cooking together in the center.
Ja. Es gibt auch
Cooking
ein,
center.
ja. Es gibt auch eine Mitfahrzentrale. Have you heard about that, Raja?
Central.
Ja.
Reisen zusammen?
Ja, genau. Ja.
Fahrrad
Aber was ist,
Carpooling.
zusammen.
ja?
Carpooling.
Jein.
Geld sparen.
Sir, Fahrrad zusammen.
Nee,
Ich
also
habe in einem Video gesehen.
Mitfahrzentrale ist eigentlich Autofahren, aber
To share
kind
costs.
to share the car. Zum Beispiel, ich fahre von Berlin nach Frankfurt mit dem Auto. Okay, aber ich fahre allein. Allein. Und ich habe Platz in meinem Auto. 3 Personen können mitfahren. So I go to this Mitfahrzentrale, also you don't have to go now, alles ist online. I tell them, an diesem Tag um diese Uhr fahre ich mit meinem Auto von Berlin nach Frankfurt. Ich habe Plätze für 3 Leute. Wenn jemand sich dafür interessiert, kann er sich bei mir anmelden und mit mir zusammen nach Frankfurt reisen.
Like auto sharing.
Online Anmeldung per Anhalter fahren.
Per Anhalter ist normalerweise kostenlos. Here there's a little bit of nominal costs. But nothing is insisted normally. Earlier it wasn't, now maybe yes. One of the cheapest ways to travel. Or there was another way. It works very much in hostels. So let's see if I can show this to you here. Let's see. Now, can you see this part here? Yeah?
No,
No.
it's not clear.
It's okay, no problem. Okay, now do you see this?
Yes.
A, B, C, D, E, F, I've written something here. This part here. Visible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this is the information that I have given here. This could be Mitfahrt. I'm talking about Studentenheim. It could be Mitfahrt. It could be anything else. I'm sharing a room, or I'm selling something, or I want something. I put this information. And here you see these lines drawn, vertical lines.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
These are actually cuts with a scissor. A pair of scissors, and I cut this. On this cuts, I write my telephone number. So whoever is interested in this information, they will tear off this small part with my telephone number and get in touch with me. You said you're selling a camera. You said you want a book on German grammar. So this all these small cut part, the chits, are taken by people who have something to offer. They don't simply tear it and throw it away. They really make a call. You said you're traveling on this day. May I come along? So you normally fix up the, how do I put it? The pickup point according to your convenience, not according to that person's convenience. So I'm going to take the highway. This road from my house to the highway, there's one point here. Please meet me there. So it's not like, they are going there anyway, so why don't you come to my house 20 kilometers south, then you can go north again. No, you have to come to where I am going. So that is my pickup point. Then when I reach my destination, I will be on my way to the destination, and I will drop you somewhere where it is convenient for you to go to your destination. I will not drop you at your destination. So do try this Mitfahrtzentrale on Google. Munich is a big one. I do know that. If you go and write down here, you'll probably find it. Because Raja, you have a car, so you don't have to do, yeah, Mitfahrtzentrale Berlin. See, look at the options. Mitfahrtzentrale Berlin, Mitfahrtzentrale Deutschland, Frankfurt, Hamburg, Schweiz, Stuttgart, West, alle, all, everywhere you have Mitfahrtzentrale. So blah, 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 car, Bus, Reise, Mitfahrgelegenheit, everywhere. Third is 16, Berlin. 6 offers from 11 euros onwards. Going where, you have to check. This is dirt cheap. Absolutely dirt cheap. You won't get a train ticket or a plane ticket or a bus ticket for 11 euros, and you're traveling in the comfort of a car on a German Autobahn at 250 kilometers an hour. Look for these kinds of stuff when you reach Germany. They're very safe, very quick, and very nice. Yeah, so here is a Mitkochzentrale. So once I've given you that concept, so what is a Mitkochzentrale?
A place for cooking, a common place.
And what? Yeah, und was macht man danach?
Essen.
Kochen.
Kochen.
Ja, man teilt das Essen. Manchmal verkauft man das Essen. For example, look at this here. Check it on the net. Cook for fun. Regensburg's zu klein. Yeah. There you are. Sorry. No. Regensburgs erster und einziger Mitkochzentrale. Sei die pfiffigste Geschäftsidee. Was ist denn Geschäftsidee? Was bedeutet das Wort? Geschäftsidee?
Business idea.
Okay. So think of this adjective before that. Verfixter Geschäftsidee.
Mind blowing.
Yeah, you are there, almost, but not quite.
Great.
Top notch. Superb.
Smartest.
Superb, smart, yes. Smart. It's one of the smartest cooking ideas. It's literally mind-blowing in the colloquial sense. When you say pfiffish, it's a very colloquial way of expressing something. Adjective. Very smart, very sharp. Chalu. Literally, no? In that cunning type of thing. Brilliant. So it's the Geschäftsidee, die Studierenden der Universität Regensburg im vergangenen Semester ausgetüftelt haben. So, was ist austüffeln?
Work out.
Well done, beautiful, which they worked out in the last semester. So you just sit together in a canteen, chewing something, talking something, and suddenly this idea comes, and then people start working it out. Students. So there's a jury that chose this idea as one of the best. Mit wenig Geld sei hier eine attraktive Marktlücke entdeckt. Marktlücke.
Gap in the market.
A gap in the market. Entdeckt.
Discovered.
And look at this word here in the middle.
Clever.
Clever genutzt worden. And it was used very cleverly. Das war dem Projekt 5 Euro Business. It's a project called 5 Euro Business. And it was worth 1,000 Euros later. Das war eine Initiative des Hochschulprogramms. Und was war das? Worum ging es?
Gemeinsam.
Our word has come back again. Gemeinsam kochen. Was bedeutet hier gemeinsam kochen?
Together.
Zusammen kochen.
Cooking to
Cooking together. See that meaning I told you? Above that exercise, it was zusammen, together. So gemeinsam kochen und gut essen. Right? So look at how it worked out. Wir organisieren Treffen, Räume, Experten für Leute, die gerne kochen. Kochkurse, Kochevents lassen sich bequem über das Internet buchen und kosten pro Abend um die 10 Euro. 10 Euros every evening, cooking events, cooking courses. And if those who wanted to discover their love for cooking, the fun for cooking, is most welcome to this Cook for Fun. At 10 euros, you're meeting people, you're learning something. And maybe if your dish is liked by people, maybe later on it's a career also for you. And how did this idea develop? I'm teaching a little bit of speed reading here. So woher kam diese Idee? 7 Teams der Universität, Projekt, Geschäftsidee von Experten prüfen lassen. So 7 teams of the university had their projects tested by a team of experts. Alle Teilnehmer wurden in Sachen Marketing, Finanzierung und Recht geschult, trained. They all knew about marketing, finance, and law. Probably business management students. Okay, eine Probelauf von 6 Wochen, ob die Geschäftsidee von nur 5 Euro durchsetzen ließ. 6 weeks time they had to show whether their idea let itself be carried out using only 5 euros. This was the winner, Cook for Fun. Nummer 2 war Trinomic, ein IT-Dienstleiter, Informatik und Campusware, eine Firma für Produktion und Vertrieb von T-Shirts. Another popular project. Right? And what was the target of the project? Zielsetzung? Studierende zu motivieren. First thing. And auseinandersetzen mit dem Thema Existenzgründung. That is, to discuss with each other how to survive. Just with 5 euros. Natürlich, dabei helfen auch die Schulung. If you are trained in this, it helps a bit. Ja, ist gut. Aber auch ohne Training kann man das schaffen. So, unternehmerisches Denken, Business Thinking, Handel werden angeregt und eingeübt. And then you were trained in basic key qualifications. Eigeninitiative, Entscheidungsfreude, Teamfähigkeit, Kreativität und Selbstständigkeit. This was more important than nur theory. So using keywords, we have gone through the text. And I want to lay a small test here with you. Can you give me the answers here? In dem Projekt, what do you say? What do you feel here?
Richtig.
Go through the answers, all of you. Go through all the sentences here and then tell me later. Ja, Babita, you said richtig?
Ja.
Ja, korrekt. Die Studenten haben 1000 Euro Startkapital?
Nein.
Falsch.
Falsch. Also, wie viel hatten die Studenten?
1 Euro.
5 Euro.
Hm.
Their starting capital was 5. Okay. Das Projekt ist eine Initiative der Universitäten?
Nein.
Nein.
Von
Nein.
Studenten.
Nee. Das ist eigentlich an einer Universität, ne?
University students.
Ja, so der Universität, ne? This was the students of the university. So it was an idea given by the university. Why don't you do this and show us?
Genitive case.
Ja, so das ist richtig.
Correct, yes.
Okay. Bei Cook for Fun wird den Teilnehmern ein komplettes Menü serviert. A complete menu was given to the participants.
Richtig.
Complete menu was not given.
It's their wish now. Welcome.
That's their wish. Also falsch. Falsch.
Falsch.
Ja, okay. Die Studenten wurden nicht durch Schulen vorbereitet. They were not prepared by training earlier.
given the training.
Oh.
They have given marketing, finance.
Yeah, so that was given. So
Richtig.
9. They were nicht, it says. No?
Ah,
So falsch. If you say sie wurden vorbereitet, then das ist richtig. Aber sie wurden nicht vorbereitet. They were not prepared. Were they not prepared or were they prepared?
prepared, trained.
So not prepared means falsch, no?
Correct.
Okay. So die Studenten sollen durch dieses Projekt mit dem Thema Existenzgründung beschäftigen. They were supposed to think of their how to survive, how to subsist on a minimum. That was the basic topic idea. Suppose you have very little money, how will you start a small business?
Richtig. Focus more on
Richtig.
practical story.
Yeah, no, not that. The idea behind this was richtig. Anjali?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it was richtig.
Correct.
See here. Did we read the whole text?
No.
9. Did I read the whole text?
9.
9. And I read out only the key sentences here. Right? The Schlüsselsätze. And that is how you do a little bit of speed reading, auch in der Prüfung. When you're given a Leseübung, you have to skip some lines. Normally stick to a subject, verb, object concept. That way you will get the entire context. You can skip a few adjectives also, no problem. Cook for Fun, Regens Books, erste Mittwochszentrale. Sei Geschäftsidee, die Studierende der Universität, vergangenen Semester ausgetüftelt. Okay. Mit wenig Geld eine attraktive Marktlücke entdeckt, clever genutzt. Das war dem Projekt 5 Euro Business. Aha. Eine Initiative Hochschulprogramms. Okay. Gemeinsam kochen, gut essen. Dabei kochen die Unternehmensgründer von gar nicht selber. Each team, 2 plus 3, 5. They didn't cook for themselves, but they organized meetings, rooms, and people who would love to come and cook for them. Kochkurse, Kochevents lassen buchen. Okay. Studium schon ein Unternehmer. See, the key. While studying, they're already a business person. Look for this. You can go through any text very rapidly. And slowly, since we have finished more than half of this book, I want us to learn, wie machen wir diese Leseübung und wie bereiten wir uns auf die Prüfung vor? Wie kann man dann einen Text schnell durchlesen und verstehen? Die Hauptsache ist verstehen. Don't read each and every word. Es geht darum. Worum? Es geht darum. What is darum? It's not important. Leave it. Not important. Of course, your question will be, how do I know what is important? The moment you start reading, you will come to know about it yourself. Remember my hints. Subject, verb, object. Im Vorfeld is not the subject. 7 Teams hatten, where's the object?
Project.
Im Rahmen, 9. Im Rahmen des is also prepositional. Ihre Idee. Leave out this part. Ihre Idee, Geschäftsidee. Prüfen lassen. Von Experten. Why do you want it? 7 Teams hatten ihre Idee prüfen lassen. 7 teams allowed their ideas to be tested. There you are. Next line. Alle Teilnehmer wurden geschult. Passiv Präteritum. All participants were trained. Marketing, Finanzierung, Recht. Okay. Eine Probelauf musste beweisen, ob durchsetzen ließ. With ob, Nebensatz, you need the verb, go to the verb. Durchsetzen. So, ob durchsetzen mit einem Startkapital von nur 5 Euro. Read rapidly through. Silent reading is faster than Vorlesen, lautes Lesen. Und ihr müsst mir glauben, you have to believe me here. Das ist so hilfsam, also hilfsbereit hier, also diese Hilfe bekommen wir in der Prüfung. Wir können viel Zeit sparen. Viel Zeit. Instead of saying, book for fun, Regensburgs erste und einzige mit Kochzentrale, but then you already forgotten what this was. Don't worry. Silent reading does not matter whether you say fifixed or fifixed or fifixed. It doesn't matter. I told you avoid adjectives. That's not important. The content will be questioned. And we did this also fairly correctly without having read the entire text. Habt ihr Fragen? I'll give you more text in the book itself to read like that. Believe me, your lesen part will become very easy. And this is a similar trick that you have for your hear. Listen to the main words, throw out the rest. Throw out the rest. Lots of things in a Hörverständnis is unnecessary. Wenn wir ein Gespräch führen mit einem Partner, mit einem Freund, da hören wir, also was uns wichtig ist. Nur das Wesentliche hören wir. One of the most important thing is what we hear. Und wir reagieren nur auf diese Sache und nicht auf die anderen. For example, if a friend tells you, or a friend in sagt, oh, yesterday I bought a handbag. So your reaction to that would be where, how much? That's your initial reaction. Right? Very logical, no? I brought a brown bag yesterday. It was leather, soft leather. There were 2 buckles, 4 zips, long strap which I can shorten. Sab theek hai, but how much? The moment somebody says bought, that's a key word for you. Reaction? Price bitter. You don't want to worry about the other things. Dann kommen die anderen Fragen. Das sind die Nebenfragen. This is a trick with any Gespräch. Okay, wir machen das langsam. gibt es hier Fragen? Habt ihr noch Fragen hier?
Nicht hier, Sir, aber ich habe andere Fragen.
Ja.
Sir, für Mädchen benutzen wir es in Accusative Personalpronomen und ihn in Dative Personalpronomen.
Ihm.
Ihm.
Mhm. Das Mädchen, ne?
Yes, sir. Und sein in Possessive Pronomen.
Ja.
Okay.
Das ist grammatisch. Das ist grammatisch.
Yes, sir. Gestern habe ich einen Brief geschrieben und da war ich total favorite.
Ja.
Result.
Ja, das ist grammatisch richtig. Aber wenn das Mädchen einen Namen hat, wenn man das Mädchen schon nennt mit einem Namen, dann das Pronomen ist sie. Kennst du das Mädchen Anna? Ja, Devika, ich frage dich. Kennst du das Mädchen Anna oder Maria?
Nein, ich kenne sie nicht.
Genau. Genau. Kennst du das Mädchen?
Ich kenne ihn nicht.
Es.
Es nicht, ja.
Kennst du das Mädchen? Nein, ich kenne es nicht. Kennst du das Mädchen Anna? Kennst du das Mädchen Katharina?
Ja,
Nein, ich kenne sie nicht. Ich kenne sie nicht. Because I given a name to you. That name now makes that noun Mädchen feminine.
Okay. Wenn Mädchen einen Namen haben, dann sie. Und
Dann
wenn
sie,
Namen,
ja. Sonst
und wenn
es.
es. Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Noch etwas?
Nein.
Any other questions?
Nein, sir.
Alles klar?
Yes.
Raja, are you okay or still looking for